This is Mama Lucy. I know it's been a while since I've made a video, but I had to pray about this one a lot and think about it a lot before I did it. So that's where we are. Today I want to talk to you about 3 things that will get you through hard times. Some folks say that hard times are coming to our country. They're already here, but that's stuff I don't talk about in detail unless you're sitting on a porch with me. But hard times can be not just on a national level. It can be in your own life. You can get sick, lose a job, someone you love gets sick and you got to take care of them, or heaven forbid, one of your loved ones pass. So there's all kinds of hard times, and these are the 3 things that I think that will help you through. Before we start that, I want to talk to you ladies there a minute. So if you was here with me, I'd be like, I tell my youngest, now you look at me. So y'all look at me just a minute. I spent a lot of time this summer looking at my grandmothers, my great-grandmothers, and they have some incredible stories of what they personally lived through and as a country they lived through, and just, they could be a novel all in themselves of the things they did. And, during World War One, the Depression, and World War Two, even if you want to go back to the Civil War and the Revolutionary War, and all those times, it was us. It was the women that kept it together. Early on, we ran the farms, and then we ran the factories too. We were the ones that kept our families fed and kept them protected. So that's real important to remember that. One of my favorite songs from Scotland is about the weavers of Dundee, and that story is that Dundee hit some hard times, and the women who were the weavers of that town spun the cloth, wove it, and sold them, and kept the people fed. So women are we're just real important. So there ain't no time for being no shrinking violet, okay, ladies? So that's my spiel about that. So back to the 3 things of what I think it takes. And you may have different opinions. That's all right. The first thing is faith. And faith, I look at that as like the roots. Right here on our mountain, we got them big old pine trees, and they don't have big roots. They got shallow roots. So when the winds come and the storms come, they're scary looking. They shake so bad, and they break and they fall first thing because they got shallow roots. But the mighty oak and the maple and the elms, they don't shake because they have those deep roots. So that's what faith is those deep roots to help you stand strong when those winds come blowing. So that's the number 1 thing. And I ain't trying to put nothing on you, but that's real important. So the second thing is you need each other. We need each other. I kind of smile to myself. Now, I don't mean to offend nobody. When I look at these preppers sites and these whatever, the rugged individualism and self-reliance is a bunch of bull. Okay? It just is. If you think that something catastrophic is going to happen in this country and you're going to go to some bunker and be all right, you're fooling yourself. We need each other. Just like right here in the mountains, it's time for molasses making, apple butter, and it'll soon be hog killing time. And nobody pulled that off with a single family. It took a community to do those things. Because it's labor, it's hard work. So you need a community. Not only for things that's labor and manual, you need community to talk and bear one another's burdens. So it takes that. We're gonna have to have each other. So that's the 2 things. And the third thing is skills. And I don't mean video skills, folks. I mean lifelong skills that stood the test of time 100 years. So the skills I have is I can garden and I can put up food. I can identify plants and make medicine with them. That's my skills. Things that I cannot do is if I had to clothe my family, they'd all be naked and cold. So I don't have that skill. But we all have those. And you say, Mama Lucy, I don't got skills. Well, you got YouTube, and I have never seen so much to learn from right there on YouTube. That you can learn farming skills, all kinds of stuff to work with your hands. That's real important. You know, everything from being a car mechanic to everything like that. That is going to carry you through. You know, if you get sick or if you lose your job, you can, even if you live in an apartment, you can plant you a little something. And that gives you a feeling of a little bit of control, you know, and that'll get you through that little bit of control. Just feeling like that. So get you some skills. You know, if you don't want to do YouTube, go down there. You know that place that we've all forgot, the library that has books? Go down there. Most of them in the South have the Foxfire books, which are just a treasure trove of stuff. So walk you step by step on how to do stuff. Go down there and check you some of them books out. You got winters coming and you can study that. So start working on that. So those are the three things. That's our faith, each other, and some skills. So, you know, stay strong. Don't be afraid. Pray. And look out for each other. And we're going to be all right. So thank you. Thank you for listening. Be sure and save this. And if you got any questions you'd like me to talk about on here, having to do with the mountains or anything about that, you can always message me on my Facebook page there at Mama Lucy's Mountain Ways, and I'll be able to read it and see if I'll answer it. May not know a thing about it, but anyway. So again, thank y'all for listening, and we'll see you next time.